Ils sont-tu belles? Okay, it says we're live. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hiccups.
Okay, now I can have the voice back on. Oh, the phone.
Bro, I need to bust my bro. My package from Lucid though. I'm not who's in here. Hey Fairy.
Hey, Faye.
Hey, Sugar Plum.
Don't mind me, just smelling small therapy. What are they? Spa room pocket aromas. They're personal diffusers.
Nice.
I got a lot of them. That one in particular is for my mom.
I got mine too. Aren't they awesome? I haven't tried one yet though.
Bro, I got Lucid's package before I got Laura's, and Laura sent my package to me like way before. So I don't know what's up with that.
Weird.
It's just lost. I want my Celestite egg. Bro, I found some last night and they were, I think I spent like $30 on one.
What?
Yeah. To like resell. Like $30 to resell.
I can tell you about some other sources.
That one was rough. I found some on eBay, but I don't think I won any of them. Alright. We are gonna list. And then Saturday, we're doing Saturday is the wrap up for January. And on Saturday, I'm going to share my screen and show everybody the sales that I made from this. I did not make as much as I planned to or thought I would, first off. But I will share how many I was able to get done, if I reached my goal, and then it'll be a place where you guys can tell me if you reached your goal, if you've been doing it along with us. Here's Lucid.
Hey, Joy.
So the last upload of each month will be like the recap for the month. Hey girl.
Let me pop out the chat.
I got your package email.
I just spoke to Debbie. She said she sent it to 2 of us, and I was like, nobody has it yet. So I think she's gonna email it to us. She said she sent it to 2 of us, and that's me echoing.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucid, your packaging is so sweet. I can't say enough good things about it. It was so sweet. I wish I did an unboxing. Like, I haven't done an unboxing video, but like that would be so cool to do one for you. Your stuff is so sweet.
I got yours, Gina, and I forgot what those towers are.
The black obsidian?
Yeah, it was either black obsidian or I was like, I don't remember now.
I know you got 3 little black obsidians.
Okay. I swear, my brain, I'll have to label them. Because they're just black.
I don't know if you got anything else, power-wise, did you?
Captain Planet, he's our hero. It's the rain. I feel like I'm Captain Planet. Sign in. All right, eBay.
So, The next art game that we have that's not on my channel, I'm gonna start painting my mural.
Oh, exciting.
Cool. I want to start doing an art journal. I was watching some guy last night, and he did like an art journal challenge where once a month you follow these like directions and you make a page, and they come out like super cool. They're like collages, and you paint on them, and you add like I don't know. It's like mixed media type art, so it's really cool looking.
Nice. I love doing mixed media with like metals, plastic.
Yes, yes.
My brain stopped working. Okay, it's back. Do you guys ever do that? You just like zone out?
Every day of my life.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna list those quick stones. So I told myself I was gonna do it. Let's just do it. The picture came out really good too. Okay, let me pull up my Facebook of it.
I need to make a video tonight of things besides live videos.
Yeah.
I need to do a decent video.
I'm gonna start uploading one video a week that's like unrelated to like reselling and stuff like that.
It'll probably be a like a shop with me type of deal, stuff like that.
I've always sucked balls at doing that.
It takes a lot of time to edit. Like it's great if I just like upload it and don't mess with it and like there it is. It's like super easy, it takes no time, but when you go in there and you have to edit everything, it just gets crazy.
Chacha just say we are live.
Yeah. I was about to say, hey, Gina, but Gina's in here. Hi, Julie. Free meeting. No.
Okay. What? Why is there a picture of my dog on here? Get out of there. You don't need a cute picture of my animals. There. Oh my god.
Yes, we do. We need it on the Rehomers pet page. I need to go into Instagram and be active.
I need to do more stuff on Instagram. I need to go live on Instagram, but I'm kind of like, what for? Like, I feel I feel like I don't have a big enough audience to go live. Like, what would the point be? Just to go live and talk to myself?
I go live and about 3 or 4 people come and talk to me and they're like, oh, hey. But it's usually just like me being random. Like, I forgot to take my medicine early enough in the day or something.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Message different ones of your friends that you know and be like, I'm going live at this time on Instagram. You know.
It's like, I'm just like, hey, what's up? I just got this energy drink from Starbucks. And then I sing a song, and then they're like taking down for copyright. And I'm like, I thought it was sharing Facebook. I thought we shared stuff, and then I go on rants. So it's fun. One time I was stuck in my car, and it was raining, and it was really hot, and I didn't have my car keys. So I cried and whined. And was like hashtag drama queen.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It wasn't that bad. I was being dramatic. No,
How would that username already be taken? That's literally my username.
Oh yeah, I was working on my link tree today. just so it makes things easier for Instagram and stuff for myself.
What do you mean as characters that aren't
What's
allowed?
Linktree, Christy? Explain.
Oh, it's Linktree is a place for if you have like several platforms that you sell on, if you have Instagram, like Miranda, if you have YouTube, if you have different things, if you have a couple YouTube channels, you can. I don't know how many links you can have for the free, but so far it's been free for me, and you can list all of those, and people can just have that one link and go to all of those links, which is nice.
I think maybe I've heard something about that. I wish though that I could link just my Facebook group and not like my entire Facebook life to my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You
I don't
can.
know if you might. I don't know if you could have like a Facebook group thing. Maybe, you know.
Maybe just put like a direct link there for my Facebook or something.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Okay. Because people will hate me if they see my real Facebook. Because like I troll the hell out of people on Facebook.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm getting better. I've started posting more positive things, but people would make me upset, and so I would just make them upset back.
Yeah, yeah. I was it earlier today. I think it was. I found Tracy's other um page through her Instagram. There was a link tree, so I just went ahead and I got my own link tree. I don't know why I haven't before. Just didn't, because I've usually just went through my YouTube caffeinated Christine. I was like, everything's there. Just go to the about you page, you know. But yeah.
Miranda is in the zone. She's like, I am getting this done in 2 minutes and putting everyone to shame.
Hey Laura.
I'm listing the stones that I have available because I want to get them on all platforms that I have up, basically. So, hey Laura! So I'm trying to get rid of these big stones. And I feel like I've seen stuff like this on Poshmark before. So,
Yeah, no, they do sell stones, but they sell them for barely like below what you would want to pay. It's like they're desperate for money or something, and so they post them up, and it's like I don't know. I think they undervalue their stones on Poshmark.
well, that's not me.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I just
What
make sure you have something different from them, because they'll be selling like lab towers that are big for like not enough money.
Yeah, I didn't even think about looking on there for like sourcing or anything.
I mean, it's not like a big enough undervalue to source for. Well, maybe it is, but it's like if it's for your own personal collection, it's pretty cheap.
Hey Chris. Cookie Chris.
Cookie Chris? Aww. Cookie Chris wants to know if you have dragon's blood, Miranda.
Yes. I don't know what I have it left in, but I know I have some.
So I'm sure she will look for you when she's done with her listing. So hang around, Cookie Chris. Or do you have a sale tonight, Miranda?
Hang on.
I'm sorry. I haven't talked to anybody in 2 days, so I'm like,
Yeah, we're on at 9.
okay. So yeah, they're having a sale tonight, Cookie Chris. So she'll probably have it there.
Hey Chris, Cookie Chris.
So, I know I have little spheres, and by little spheres I mean little. Every single tower I've ever had come into this house, either someone snatched it or my mom took it, so I know I don't have any towers. I don't think I have anything big in it. like I said, but I know I have. Or at least I think I
The only one I have in Dragon's Blood is a little heart that I got from Miranda. And I keep it. I like it. Or maybe it was
So I
Tina.
have a couple little spheres like this, and these are just $3. I've got 4 of them left. This one's got quite a bit of red on it.
These are beautiful.
And this one has a nice big chunk of red as well.
And how much is that?
Little.
How much you said those were?
The little ones, the minis are $3.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah. And then I've got some druzy agates still.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
I know they're so pretty. Yeah, that's what I don't think I have anything else in Dragon's Blood. I don't know why I don't get more of it. It seems to be a very popular stone.
Right, I thought you bought those on the regular, like, because they sold so much.
Mm. I know I have. I feel like I have work on it. I'd have to look at my invoice. I just paid. Why do you look possessed? Can you not do that? Thanks, Kat. I just purchased. Oh my god, this makeup makes my face itch. A new stone order that they just shipped. Might be some Dragon Blood in there. There should be, because it's the order that I was trying to get a bunch more at, because like everyone wanted it. So I should have gotten some. Let me double check.
So, let her know if you want Cookie because she can set it aside before the sale tonight. And
if you want to wait because you want like big power or something, that's also okay. Or if you're looking for a big sphere, they're gonna be, the bigger the sphere, the more money it costs. Sometimes I get good deals on spheres, but not too often.
I just have the Dragon's Blood crystal from myself.
Dragon's Blood, just like in general, like across the stone communities, has been really popular.
Yeah, the crystals that I have are good for use of. It's been used for like when you're kind of cleansing a room for somebody and they don't know you're cleansing it, and you put it like around their bed frame and stuff, so you hide it so they can't clean it out. But it's there and you know it, so that they say it's because the Dragon's Blood. It helps. Seriously, the crystals help. If you don't like the smell of Dragon's Blood because it is intense, having the crystals around helps.
he's right there.
My cat lost me, I guess.
It sounded like Trisha. I opened the door, the door's closed, and he runs right in there.
You're a crazy kitty. Yeah. No lie, I'm glad to have my cat back.
Oh, you back home?
Yeah, the plumbing was working yesterday, but I didn't get my button gear before dark yesterday, and I didn't have a ride here. Anybody that could drive, at night, there wasn't anybody that could drive at night. My aunt and my mom both are night blind, so.
It's hard to see at night in general, even if you're not night blind.
Mhm. And you can see weird stuff at night time too when you're driving. You don't expect it.
Yes.
Oh, I got all those pyrite towers coming.
Ooh.
Okay. And the rhinos. I already sold all those but one.
I don't think I've ever had a bison burger. I mean, I've had bison. It's not like
Oh
a
God.
full-on burger.
That first one I made was like the first one I made. The first one I ever had was amazing. Like they're known for their bison burgers, so we all went and that's what we ordered. It was like a fancy restaurant for us, I guess, and it was just amazing.
Oh yeah, I got more garden quartz towers. I have no idea what a red pink fluorite tower is, but apparently I got those.
I need to see if I can make some chili and grab some bison off my mom. She uses the commodities and she puts the bison in there.
What was I thinking when I ordered this stuff? I got a lot of expensive things.
I don't know. I know that night I was with you, we were just worried about beating Shonda.
Oh good God! And I don't even know what invoice that was. Like I don't know where we were. I have like 4 different invoices right now.
That sounds really good, Chris. Like really, really good.
Where's okay? Is this printing or is it? Wow, my computer is like moving real slow right now. Aw, kitty, you're not so sad that my printer doesn't work. Does that make you happy? Why is it printing it horizontally? What the hell? What's wrong with my printer? Oh my God.
It's printed horizontal so it can fit you to a page. If you're talking about.
No, that's weird looking. I got a bunch of moss agate dragon heads, so hopefully people really like moss agate dragon heads because I got like 15 of them or something like that. Some crazy number.
Wow.
Average sold price $55 for the Stephen King book. I don't believe you, eBay. How about 15 free shipping?
You guys distracted me long enough. I must get back to listing.
There's no way. It's no. USPS free. Immediate now. Yes. Like if that's a true story, this book should sell so fast at my price. List item. Laura, did you see my Lisa Frank ring that I picked up today at the Goodwill? I figured you would appreciate it because we both appreciate the same thing. It's Bewitched and it's Christy. Our Dream of Genie is close. Well, it's not technically Lisa Frank, but it looks Lisa Frank, doesn't it?
I thought it was Bewitched all this time.
It is.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's when she moves her nose, that sound, right?
It's a nose switch.
Yeah.
It's not technically Lisa Frank, but I think this is an older ring because it has like tarnishing and stuff on it, which you probably can't make out, but it's cool, man. Yeah, probably so. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Okay. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Goodwill today, Paul. I mean, I was pumped. My listings don't need a zip code. Me? Yeah, you cha-cha. I'm sorry, the junking data girl. I feel like I have to uphold her personality on the internet. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. The pussy man.
One would be an accent.
What's a pussy man?
What?
Huh?
I just read
what?
the
Oh god. Oh yeah, you should do a haul video sometime.
I should do a haul video for my stuff I bought today. But I like to do my shop with me and my haul at the same time, but my phone was too full to film anymore. Search training. I don't need to sign in. It's me. You know my name. I hate how eBay does that. They're like, "Hi, Elizabeth, sign in," and it's like, it's telling me hi. Why am I signing in?
Exactly. It's like, okay, you say this is Elizabeth.
Right. You know it's me. Log in. Finding the weirdest items. That would be fun.
They
I
did.
love oddities.
Her and Kelly Garden Finds did a collab together where they each did a video on their own channel, and they tried to find the weirdest things they could find in the thrift store.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's
And then they
cool.
gave it away. They did a giveaway with it.
I love oddities.
That would be nice if I could thrift with somebody, but when I thrift, I'm alone. So, yeah.
Same.
Mhm.
I haven't thrifted in forever anyway. Maybe I'm thrifting online.
I remember some of the items they found. Spoiler alert is but one of them found like the pizza pillow.
The
And
pizza pillow.
another one found like a sausage maker. That was just
Hey, dude, those are
also funny.
sausage makers in Louisiana. Like, you sell one of those, you making bank, girl.
Yeah, really?
Oh, hell yeah.
In Louisiana.
Everybody
Oh,
makes
that's something fun.
boudin and deer sausage and all that stuff.
What else did you find? I can't remember.
What's this?
Oh, you found like a was it a pen? It was like a something like a lady pushing a cart. It was weird. I forget, something like that.
It was like a shopping brooch.
Yeah, it was like a weird brooch.
That's cool. Dang it, Laura, you should be my neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor?
Grocery gnome?
Oh. My picture froze on YouTube on my end, and it looks funny. StreamYard. A grocery cart gnome? What?
Grocery cart gnome. That's right.
You should have put that in your art, and your amazing, fantabulous art in the art game.
Yeah.
That's right. Her pin was a weird gnome girl with feet but no legs. She was pushing a grocery cart.
Girl, you are gonna, if you come to art game, you're gonna win almost every art game, even though it's not a competition. You've got skills. Don't
Mhm.
ever let anybody tell you don't have skills, Laura.
Yeah, Laura's very talented.
Cute.
I had a fake tantrum. I was like, I'm never playing again. Except I didn't really do it that loud. I think it was more of a whiny tantrum.
He says skills that pay no bills.
Girl,
Right?
that's why my parents wouldn't let me go to college for art or take art in middle school and all that. You can't do anything you enjoy in life. Only things that are hard, and you might not make those work out either.
It really seems like it depends where you live too. For some of that.
Drift off video. I'm gonna click the link so I can have it to watch later. Ah!
That's-
It went in my popped out window. Now I gotta pop it out again. Pop out chat. So I have that on the back burner. I'm gonna watch that next for.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Oh, the new tab.
Gina, did you know that Thousand Eye Jasper can encourage positive thinking?
really?
I need a lot of
I
time.
didn't.
And it can drive away It also anchors you to the earth, especially for astral travel. So, you can come back to your body. Something like that.
$20 people have this sexy
Lori.
vampire book listed for. Isn't that insane?
Sextet?
The Vampire Sextet. I didn't know it was like a sex novel, but it is.
Oh, that's why it's called that. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it meant like 6 vampires or something.
Hey, Maury.
You signed me up.
Did you get rid of your other vampire book yet, listed? Or did you list it?
I just listed that one. I only show them one time and then I list them. And I've only shown like one of my Stephen King books. I have a bunch, but I'm listing them because they sell, for like $15. So why not? If I auction them, they go for like $5. Yeah.
My husband had a shelf. It's like half of a wall full of books. But they were all paperback, and some of them were too well loved. But some of them you cannot find anymore in ebook form or anything.
Right.
It's some of that, there's certain books people just do not think that people care about. So they don't take the time to put them in ebook or make other copies in later years,
Like the Vampire Sextet, where one is listed for 20 and one is listed for 40.
Yeah.
Maury's here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Maury. Oh, good, Maury.
Yeah, I was thinking super raunchy at first.
It probably is. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Later, Laura.
I was gonna read her the whatchamacallit, the book sleeve.
Ah. Hey, you never could get someone to buy it just for that.
But it's like tasteful too, because look how covered up the vampire girls are in their photos.
Wow.
Oh, the book sleeve? It was a dark and stormy night. Well, maybe not. The dark energy must have been churning the day editor Marvin Kay and SFBC editor and chief Ellen Asher put their heads together to create this SFBC original. First, they agreed it had to contain 6 novellas, written exclusively by top authors in vampire literature. Next, it had to be rife with real vampires, the old-fashioned, befanged, and blood-sucking kind. Last, it had to connect with the irresistible heroes of the myth, and so the Vampire Sextet was born. Here you'll find stories that range from the nostalgic to the contemporary, the poignant, the savage, the romantic to the carnal, each taking you beyond the veil of death to pierce the swirling depths of dark desire. Welcome to the other side of midnight. As Kim Newman cast Orson Welles, an undead private eye and a teenage slayer in Hollywood mystery with all the luster and decadence of cinema itself. Meet Sheena, a goth rocker who transforms the life of the working class. Lad in Brian Stableford's tale of love, lost music, past lives. Awaken to some velvet morning with Nancy Collins, leather punk, vampire, cum slayer, son on the trail of an ancient witch who bathes in blood, and discover why the Isle is full of noises. And Kenneth Lee's tale of a writer, an island and a vampire unlike any you have ever encountered. These toothsome tales, plus S.P. Somtow's vanilla blood and Chelsea Quinn's Yabros in the face of death, will put you in the mood for a very bloody Mary with a clove of garlic on the side. They should let me do previews for this.
I could imagine that, Laura. What are you listening to?
You thought you were listening to a preview, huh? Ask him if he'll let me do previews. Except I said editor. I can't even say it again. Edited her. Okay, that was it. Sorry for stealing your life away from me for that minute and a half. Oh, thank you, Laura. You're so nice. I should go into the grocery store. He's probably like, what the hell is she listening to this sarcastic, excited person talking about something, some story?
Mhm.
Love you too, Laura. Be careful.
Love you too. Bye.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah,
Ow.
Laura.
I just had the Flintstones vitamin song stuck in my head.
Get on.
Yeah. Press save, and then you did it some more.
No.
I should do a reading channel, and I could read the Vampire Sextet novel.
There you go.
What should I call the reading channel? I want it to have nothing to do with me or my life or my reselling page.
Well, you can always make something like James says. He reads a chapter out of, the same book. Keeps going.
What should the name be?
I don't know.
I was reading The House of Leaves on whatchamacallit, on StreamYard on Twitch. That book's crazy. Have y'all ever read The House of Leaves?
Mm-mm.
Oh wow. It's pretty awesome. Do you remember the singer Poe?
Mhm.
It's like a book that her dad, from some of her dad's notes, and then like her brother worked on it and put it together. And like a lot of her music is about stuff in that book.
Oh, I haven't heard her name in a long time.
Oh girl, she was so good, wasn't she?
Now I want to listen to her after. Oh, I loved Poe.
I know. Anyway, like the book, so I have it near me because I was reading it. It should be like near my bed. Anyway, it's got crazy notes, like things written upside down, things written sideways on the pages. Some pages just have one word. Like, it's just insane. And I think, like, it may have been based off of a schizophrenic. Like there's two different stories going on in the book. And I think maybe one of them, the, like, mom in a certain family was schizophrenic. But they don't come out and say it, so you never know.
This sounds very familiar.
It was a big book back when I was in, like, middle school.
What's the name of the book again?
The House of Leaves.
The House of Leaves.
Yeah, like leaves from a tree. My dog's like,
By Mark Danielewski.
there would be only one. It's like a black cover.
By Mark Danielewski, right?
Double check.
Well, I'm seeing, yeah, black cover.
Yeah, Mark. And it's supposed to be like the scariest novel ever. It's really not scary. I mean, I don't understand why they say it's scary. It's more of like like a head game when we read it. Some people hate it because they don't understand what's going on, and some people are like obsessed and have read it like 300 times. They're like, I can't stand footnotes, and it's like, well, you don't understand what's happening in the book, so just go somewhere with your opinion, you know?
I'm putting collars on the cats. Why is their jingle?
You're putting colors on the cat?
Collars on the cat.
Oh.
They didn't have collars, Skittles, or his emotional support therapy cat. They didn't have collars. Skittles has the one with diamonds on it because he's princess. And then his therapy cat's gonna have diamonds too, but not like a big old diamond.
Big Daddy, for the first time in his life, lets us keep a collar on him, and it has a bell. And I'm just like, what?
The main cat, Sherbert, he's the older cat. He's the one that actually sneaks out. That's why he has a bell in the first place, because you want to hear him coming when you open the door, so you can set it in time.
Right. I don't think he hunts so much anymore, and maybe that's why he doesn't mind the collar.
Maybe. I guess they do get in the way if you're like trying to go under fences and stuff like that.
Yeah. He just stays on the porch by his food bowl all day, and then sometimes he wants to come in, and then he wants to go back.
Hi, Ida. Miranda, Ida's asking if you got her email.
Hey, Ida. Later, Fairy.
Hey, Ida.
I don't think I did, love, but I'll write that down so I don't remember. Or I don't remember. So I don't forget. I was wondering what happened to you.
Yeah, we were asking, like, where's Ida the other day?
Yeah, Boo, what happened? Are you good?
Have you been over? Girl, where are you going? You want to go see Papa? You bored of Mommy's house? Are you going out all by yourself? Because Mama's staying inside. It's cold out there. Oh. He hears the neighbors yelling. That's why he was like. She's either yelling at her dog, her cats, or her chickens.
Oh,
She
no.
her son, but he's gone now. I never told y'all his story.
What?
He one day shot himself, and his mom said, I asked his mom, where did he shoot himself? And it wasn't on purpose, it was an accident. He shot himself in his little groin, which I know means his balls. And because she didn't know how to word it. And so like the ambulance come and the police come, and I'm like, dude, just take him in the ambulance, because they wanted to airlift him. I'm like, that's going to cost $1 bajillion, a helicopter ride to the hospital.
Yeah.
That was, and his mom was saying the same thing, and the cop's like, man, your son's about to die. And well, he said, wait, you want me to? He said, your son's about to die. Do you want me to be honest with you? And I'm like, you know, you said it kind of backwards, decorum. You don't say it like that. And so they made him take the helicopter. He was back the same day. It was barely any blood. He looked like he was passing out because he's like his dad. Like, if anytime he saw a little bit of blood, he'd want to pass out. And so his uncle's like, he ain't about to die. He just sees a little blood and he passes out. And it was just like the funniest stuff ever. And we just cracked, like, we were cracking jokes the entire time. This poor dude, you know, bleeding out from his balls.
Oh no.
That wasn't very nice, but I mean, you shouldn't. First of all, you should never stick your gun down the front of your pants. And second of all, don't do it with your finger on the trigger. Unless you're planning to shoot something, don't have your finger on the trigger.
That's how people shoot their foot sometimes in these movies.
I mean, you have to, that's basic gun safety. Unless you're about to shoot, do not have your finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
We were like, you're an idiot, that sort of thing. And we just made it a joke. He had to move out shortly after that. And he was a felon, so I'm like, Dad, do you think he's going to go to prison? Because he's a felon. And my dad's like, I think the judge will say that was punishment enough for him shooting himself in the hall. And sure enough, he didn't have to go back to prison. Bruno, no! Ida, my dog is trying to open your package right now as we speak. Jesus Christ, Bruno. He thinks it's Christmas. He's very careful when he opens presents not to damage what's inside the wrapper. No. He's a good doggy. He just thought it was a present. He opens his presents at Christmas and he thinks Mom was wrapping presents. No, I'm sorry. Okay, that's enough. Okay, Ida, he says he's sorry.
Oh. I don't think the one cat likes having a collar because every time he moves, jingle, 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 jingle. So yeah. Poor Oswald.
Oh, he feels bad now. You shot yourself in the foot one time? Did you have your finger on the trigger when you shouldn't have, Chris?
Oh my god, my nose!
Hi, Ida. I'm sorry, Chris.
Bro, hey Ida, I'm gonna have clothes tonight. I went and got a bunch. A bunch of clothes. Actually, I have to read the list so that I can hang everything up. And I got the cutest, I think it's like a 3XL cardigan. I got it for myself, but I just don't like the way it looks on me. But it's really pretty. I think it's just too big. Usually I like oversized cardigans, but it's just not a look with me. My body doesn't like it. What does this do? Oh, kiwi jasper aids in cleansing, aligning, and balancing the chakras. Chakra. I kind of really want to get a chakra tattoo now, and I don't know why.
You're into stones, probably.
I'm like, oh, I need one.
If you ever come across a shaman drum, or like a drum circle drum, I want one. So keep an eye out.
Oh. I can't say that I do. Cool shit like that people always get before me because I don't like fight people for stuff when I'm like out shopping. I just
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Todd, the Flippin' House Life. And today is gonna
align your third eye. grow. Okay.
Bruno.
It's a very stone that supports us during times of stress. Oh, maybe you should sit in my lap. Cuddle you for a little bit. What's fancy jasper? Never heard of that before.
It's
Why are there
fancy.
so many different stars, by the way?
The first name.
There are so many jaspers. It's unbelievable.
Jaspers, and there's a lot of different agates too.
Mm-hmm.
I just stuck it in my bra strap.
Chris, I wanted the drum before we started the drum circle because I was getting into a lot of like be your own shaman stuff. But yes, a little D in training. I hope to be on D's level one day. One time, our friend D was doing a drum circle thing, and we were doing this like we're around the campfire type thing, like a remote viewing almost. And I saw the Merkaba on top of the campfire, and it was really cool. Everybody's like, we don't care.
Okay, I'm about to share something. I was trying to find it for you, Lucid, but it's I don't know if you've ever listened to Omnia, but they have a drum that the chick plays in it. I cannot remember her name for the life of me though.
There's a couple I watched that will drum for you on YouTube, but it's like different when you do it yourself because you're like, if you chant and drum at the same time, you get into this like really cool meditation state.
Yeah.
So I usually just like bang on a book because I don't have a drum, and then I do chanting, like Indian Native American chanting, not like chanting to some whatever out there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's see.
Gina, you saw with Miranda tonight, right?
Yeah.
She'll be on tonight, Ida.
Hi, Ida. Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat.
It's also Hope's first time coming on as well.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely have to check that out and check her out.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite pagan bands, Omnia. It is freaking awesome. And the drum that she plays is like, God, I thought about buying one myself when I used to do the drum circle thing for a little bit in my life before Matt went down sick. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, the one I want is like, it's like big and round and kind of skinny, and you hold it like this, and you have a thing like that.
Just watch the video. She's got it.
Not the like bongo.
No, she's got it. It's like
The shaman
see her playing.
thing. Yes, like that. That's the one I want.
Gotcha.
When I used to go to drum circle, I didn't have drum or anything, but I used to have like a bracelet. Sometimes I'd make noise with it along with the drumming, but that's all I had. I loved listening to the drumming.
We are listing the Junking Data Girl.
Hey, Cha Cha.
Cha-cha! I've been trying to get your ass in here forever.
Ooh, this is illustrated. Nice. Way to go, Stephen King. But yeah, I definitely want to like, I don't know. I can't become a shaman because that's too hardcore, but I want to like be my own shaman in a way. And that's why I want one of those books, those drums. edition.
Hang on, Ida. I'll take it off. I am off my off schedule. What? Girl, just get in here. Come hang out with us.
Right.
8 inches tall.
Which means you're not off if you're off your off schedule. Don't grant Publisher Incorporated.
I don't know if this is actually Picture Jasper.
First edition, Stephen King. What?
I mean, it really does look like Picture Jasper. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, cool. It's a powerful grounding stone.
Gina, do you still have that Picture Jasper necklace, or that's sold?
Someone bought that. I actually found out that was Blue Mountain Jasper.
That was pretty.
Some were selling something similar as Jasper, but then I found more of it under Blue Mountain. Yeah.
Because it really did look like a picture, like of like the desert in Utah or something, you know?
Right? It was so cool.
Dude, when is Stephen King going to travel around and do book signings? Because, like, he's super popular.
I have no idea. You probably can't with everything going on.
Well, yeah, not now, but I mean, gosh, he's been around like my whole life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying not to giggle at you. It didn't work and I giggled anyways.
Why?
Because I'm a giggler.
Why were you giggling at me?
Because what you said made me giggle. Is that how you spell leopard? Why does it look weird? I don't know. You tickled my.
You froze.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back. And listed, I sent you a link to
Sonic Energy thing?
yeah, it looks really cool. I think the symbol that's on it is water sign. I think.
My internet sucks potatoes.
Water
I
or
wasn't.
wind.
I wasn't laughing at you to make fun of you. I was laughing because you said he's been around your whole life, and that just made me giggle.
He has been. Ever since I was a kid, like young, I can remember watching like Christine and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've always been aware of him too. Has he ever done a book signing?
I don't know. That's what I'm like wondering. I never heard of him doing it. And it's just like he'd be a cool person to meet, you know, before he gets super old. And we didn't have like in my lifetime very many cool like musicians or artists or authors and stuff like that. You know, that was all before time, like the 70s and stuff.
Hmm.
Oh, Dr. Lori's live. Everybody makes fun of that lady. I like her. They think she's mean, but she's a stand-up comic and she does comedy while she does her antique appraisals. And everybody's like, "Oh, she's so mean," and it's like, dude, she's joking.
Where's the green adventurine? Did it just fall inside my bubble? I don't understand. Oh, here it is. JK, I found it. It's a powerful protection stone that will keep the negative energies away. It gives
I
strength.
remember seeing the movie It at like the age of 10 and being scared he was going to come up through the bathtub drain.
Man, I swear. So the more I go into this, like the more I look up what all these stones are, the more I'm like, huh, I need some of that. So I think it might be true what they say when they say like stones call to you, like what you need calls to you,
Yeah. Totally.
which makes it incredibly hard to sell things.
Okay, Cookie Chris, I'm going to put that on the back burner and look at that as well. Medicine woman training. Yeah, they have a really good one out in Russia, but like I couldn't do the physical aspects of it. It was just too much. What the hell happened to all my pictures this time? Anyway,
Clean them in. Oh, no. We don't want to throw kiwi in there. Kiwi? I don't know why kiwi makes me so excited. I think it's fun to say. Kiwi. Have you ever eaten a kiwi?
yeah.
Of course.
Do you
The first
with the skin
time
or without the skin?
With the skin.
With the skin?
Mm-hmm.
Christy?
that first time my sister-in-law had a kiwi, I brought it for her, and she didn't know She never had one before. She bit into it like an apple.
Well, you can eat the skin. I think the skin's yummy.
I usually slice it, and you don't really taste the skin, you know. But I
eat
can
it
see
like
take it like a side bite. That'd be a lot of skin to obtain in your mouth.
It's like super hairy on the outside.
Yeah.
I like that it's chewy. I want kiwis now.
Me too.
I'm gonna go
Thanks,
get a kiwi.
Miranda. Miranda.
I need kiwis. Gina, do you eat kiwis?
Yeah,
Do you eat them with the skin?
I have. Yeah, you just like slice them with it.
There's two different types of people in the world: people who eat kiwis with skin and people who don't.
I didn't at first, to be honest. I was like, "Oh, this skin's weird," but yeah, then I read that you could, and it was actually really good.
I'm a non-skin eater. Same with potato. I don't like the skin.
I don't like potato skin.
It depends on how it's cooked. Like if I'm eating like quartered, like little red potatoes that are roasted, I'll eat the skin on it. But if you know, I don't know. It just all depends.
I got so used to cooking with, I had to make sure that I didn't have potato skins in anything. Because it was, the potatoes were a bad thing for Matt to have anyway, but with the skin, it was worse for him to have for his body.
That's where like the bulk fiber comes from.
Kiwi birds.
Little baby Yoda. I think Baby Yoda will sell pretty quick.
Kiwi birds are my favorite birds to be true.
What's a kiwi bite?
Kiwis, the bird.
Oh!
Australian birds, right?
They're only in New Zealand.
Or, yeah, okay, yeah.
There's such thing as green amethyst?
Guess so.
Green, there's green onyx.
Have pine crisp.
He's like, sorry, I talked about eating kiwi birds.
I need to make some coffee. It's been about a week since I made some.
Well, I feel like if everyone knew this about green aventurine, it wouldn't be so damn hard for me to sell it. It's literally the stone of opportunity. It's thought to be the luckiest of all crystals because it manifests prosperity and wealth, and it increases your favor in competitions and games of chance.
Yeah, I always heard carnelian was the luckiest stone.
It says it's the stone of opportunity.
Hey, it's kind of like, you know how when you read tarot and they give you like a really general overview of something?
Million.
I feel like it's kind of like that with them.
I guess it kind of is, but I guess some people need it more than others. Certain things.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry,
Go
finish. You could go. I found the thing.
I was gonna say they all have different vibrations, you know, so different things work for different people differently, and I know that's a lot of different, and that's like fact. That's not just made up, and a lot of it has to do with like manifesting it, and you know, putting your energy into it and believing in it.
Not thinking that it's all bunk.
Right.
Here it says carnelian is known as the stone of motivation and endurance, leadership, and courage. And it's protected and inspired throughout history. Carnelian was believed by the Romans to be a stone of courage, able to shore up confidence and strength. Cool.
What, my baby? What's the matter? You want Ida's package, don't you? That's not for you. That's for Ida.
Increases personal power and physical energy, and it gives courage. Yeah, a lot of courage. Courage just keeps showing up. Maybe it gives you the courage to make more money.
Well, just like green candles, when you're doing candle work, green stones are usually good for money, finances, prosperity, all that good stuff. Some probably more powerful than others for that.
Ida, I think he just wants to open it because he thinks it's a present. Because I have it in a bag.
Oh no!
Like in a pretty bag, and he's like, "Ooh, it's wrapping paper." But don't worry, I have it out of his reach. He's just crying for it.
Oh.
He's a big baby. He's 13 years old, but he acts like he's a baby.
They all do that. They're toddlers. That's just pretty much how they age. They're adult toddlers.
It's humans. It's something humans do to dogs. It's like they treat them like babies their whole lives, and then they never grow up.
Exactly. Spoiled. My animals are.
And like I don't have children, so that's my child. So I treat him like a child.
Exactly. Fur babies. Fur babies to the win.
And like people who have children, they don't get it. They're like, "What? That's weird." But it's like that's all you have. You need to understand.
Yeah, and I think I pissed my cat off with this collar because every time he lifts himself, he's like jingle, 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 jingle.
He is the best, Ida. He is.
Listed. I don't know why I made a weird motion like that. It's totally fine.
That's okay.
Totes fine.
Oh no!
Are you already finished, Miranda?
Yep.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Someone shared my listing.
See my photos before I do.
6, 8, 9. I listed 9 items too instead of 5.
You already have your photos done though when you go to list, huh?
Yippers.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder, love. No, I hate going back and forth from things. So like if I'm going to do something, I want to focus on one thing instead of trying to multitask and focus on multiple things, especially when it comes to listing. So for me, it's really like annoying to like photograph and then like list it and then photograph something else and then list it. I'd much rather batch work where I do a bunch of photographs and then I can go down and I can list a bunch of stuff, which I think there's a lot of people that work like that.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I usually get as many photos as I can before my back can't take it. Like especially with clothes, it just wears on my back. And then I'll start, doing a listing, and then I'll go back to photographing as long as I can. But since we've been doing the listed challenge, I've just been primarily doing everything on the challenge because I don't know why.
That was definitely supposed to be a smooth transition. You've just listed. Oh God! You've just listed books, right?
Huh?
You've done a bunch of books, right? Since we started doing this?
Yeah, and I take pictures, and most people don't. They just use the cover photo from eBay.
Oh.
I don't know why I didn't do that.
It's better if you don't use the photo that's already up there.
And I feel
Do you
like
know how people set up their screens side by side so they can work on two different screens? How do I do that with my computer and my laptop?
I don't know. I mean, I would just open one thing on one screen and one on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can't copy and paste back and forth, which is what I want to use it for.
My brother does that, but I don't know how.
Send a link to yourself. If you have more than one Facebook account, open Facebook on the other and then send the link to yourself.
Bro, that sounds like a lot of extra work. My dad has a setup like it, but he has like tech buddies that do that shit for him.
Yeah, my brother would be like, I'm on this computer and move his mouse, and all of a sudden he's on the other computer. Oh my gosh, I can see the moon out my window and the trees. It's full, and it looks beautiful.
Excuse me, I burped and it was really gross. Sorry. You don't want to miss this. This won't last long. I'll probably pass.
Yeah, that's the second time I took all the photos for this listing, and eBay just erased them. So I'm gonna just do all the photos on outside of eBay.
I think I can do. Oh no.
So my friend D is making whatchamacallit, clothing that keeps out like electromagnetic frequencies and stuff, and the material's made from silver. And I think it's really cool, and it's supposed to make you feel better.
Okay. Welcome back. Log in.
And then this dude,
Sorry.
Hyphonic, he asked his mom why the fish had a tumor, and the fish was next to the router box, and his mom just said Wi-Fi. UV protection, ultraviolet.
Yeah, I didn't think the password was right.
Also carry catlinite, which is pipestone, and it's sacred to most tribes, all tribes, for UV protection. Huh. No, not that.
Bro. What is edit? Will that show me what I need?
Hey, Beck.
Hey,
Hello.
Beck. I shipped out your package today. Your other package. Oh, Beck, I just skipped up before I came on. Can you tell me what Cicely Tyson has done, Chris? Because I don't know who Cicely Tyson is.
Oh, dude. Yeah, crap, what was her name? She played on Mary Tyler Moore show.
Oh my god. I grew up on that show.
And Cicely Tyson, she's one of the an older African American actress.
Oh. The Ides of March Report. Actually, we're not even in February yet.
Thank you, Beck. Yeah, both were hugely famous.
Well, I just got a disturbing email in response to a Craigslist post.
Uh-oh, but
Oh my god. I'll paste the screenshot in the chat.
okay.
It's not appropriate to show.
Well, now I'm really curious.
Okay.
Ew.
Right? Oh my god.
Blech.
Your Craigslist post?
Yeah, like I put Craigslist posts out there looking for clothing, and
Oh.
someone responded today.
It's like, yeah, don't send me those. I don't want those undies.
It's gotta be what, someone in their 60s wearing lingerie. Yeah, bending over.
Well, that other one looks like that person could be alive or maybe not, you know? They're so pale.
It's
No,
like
Chris, that's not what it is.
it's crotchless undies. Someone wearing them. An
I mean,
older
I'm like,
person wearing them.
that is just strange. I guess that's what happens in upstate New York when you post on Craigslist.
Eh,
Yeah, Craigslist. Like,
I've never gotten anything like that before. That's the first time. Wow.
that reminds me of what I got when I tried to put my 3-foot Barbie doll on Facebook Marketplace. Nobody would let me put the listing up, and it wasn't a bad listing, but they were like, "No, you can't have those types of stuff." And I'm like, "She's not that type of doll." And then people are asking me other kind of crude things about her. And she has holes and stuff. And I'm like, no.
I love that you felt close enough to us that you could share this image.
It has nothing to do with me.
Oh my god.
You sure not? Neither of
You're
those
welcome.
are you.
You're welcome.
You should have left no context on that and let Michelle P and Cha just look at it and be like, what the fucking fuck? Oh, excuse me.
I know, right? Once they see it, they're gonna be like, "What the?"
Oh my gosh. Where's the sun? What the crap?
Oh my goodness.
Beck, art is in the eye of the beholder. I don't know if she means the photographs that you got from Craigslist or the pictures of you guys. Yeah, Chris, there were some booty shots from females, but they did have underwear on, kind of.
Yeah, one of them, she needed to pull it out on one side.
Yeah, it was like hungry butt in one, and the other was like, I'm not hungry butt.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, that's why, Chris, I used to go on Omegle to talk to people from foreign countries because I find them interesting. And, like, it just turned out to be a giant performance of, D pics, one after the other, or live action D pics. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Because it would just make me scared. I don't know why.
Not everybody is excited by seeing that. Seriously.
No.
It just makes you be like, oh, you're blocked. Or, still like it.
It makes me feel creeped out, Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You're not. I don't know you, and you're just showing me every. Oh God.
Yeah, it's like, do you know me well? Do you know that I would not like this? You must not know me, or you wouldn't send this.
I mean,
Skittles and
I
still.
can't. Yeah, because they cut it off, not at the bottom of the booty. I get that. I get that vibe too. I almost threw up just now because I had to zoom in and look on the second foot.
And why would you zoom in?
Because I didn't see the elbow. Okay.
Well, because if you look at the curvature, like if you look at the back and the arm, and then like kind of where the front would be, it's a little sus.
Yeah, it has some manly looking joints.
But it could just be a really skinny female.
I've never seen a skinny female that looked like that, but maybe they exist.
An older female?
Oh, Chris, all my friends on Facebook, like the ones I know in real life, they don't even talk to me anymore. Because I guess if you don't believe in the same things they believe in, they don't like you.
Oh.
Everybody's entitled to be a fascist if they want to, I guess.
I have plenty of friends on my Facebook that are like, they're acknowledged. I mean, I know them from working at Walmart for 11 years. But
yeah.
Some of the people are just like, I'd rather not know this person, but I will keep you on my Facebook because I want to keep tabs.
Well, I have a lot of people that have kept on Facebook and I've unfollowed just because it's like, I don't hate you for your beliefs, but I don't want to listen to them anymore.
I have hid some things from some, or like the YouTubes that a lot of people, because I don't like a lot of churchy stuff personally, and so I hide those, or I just don't really know for those. I like keep them subscribed, but I just don't ring the bell so I don't see them all the time. And
yeah.
you know.
But I do have a couple of friends that still, like 3 real life friends that keep in touch with me. John, Aaron, and Chelsea, and that's about it. But they don't look at my Facebook stuff because they know I'm trolling people. But they will look at my Instagram. Because you know how you can set it to where you only share with certain people that have maybe similar thoughts on things? I don't do that anymore. I'm just like, this is me. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Read it. First edition. Not in Braille. It's not in Braille. First edition.
I had a dream about lavender and peonies, but they didn't look like peonies. They were something else.
What'd you dream of?
The lavender flowers, and in my dream they were peonies, but they were not. They looked like feathers, but they were a plant.
I had crazy dreams last night. Uh, One, my friend, she was like living in the house with her mom and her brother. Like, these are people I used to know, but it was a different house. And I went in her bedroom, and the walls were covered in spider webs, and the house was just, the walls were really dirty. And so I started like Swiffer cleaning their house, like the walls with the Swiffer. And then I had a dream that it was like my aunt's old house, and my old boss's dad, who has now since passed away, had COVID and was in like a hospital bed. And me and my friend from the spiderweb house were like taking care of him, and it was just really weird. And like he would eat like all this food, we just kept feeding him and feeding him and feeding him. I don't know, it's weird.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies, I'll catch you later. Gotta go get ready.
Okay.
Okay, sorry for being weird.
No.
You're fine.
I was multitasking. All right, see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Not everybody remembers their dreams vividly. I mean, it's, you know, some do, some don't.
Yeah. And then the night before last, I dreamed that like I was on a field trip for school, and they left us on like a other side of town, and I kept trying to get home, and I think I came back, but I think I started buffering.
Yeah, you're back.
Well, anyway, we got lost on a field trip, and me and my friend, not the Chelsea I just mentioned, but this other Chelsea from back in the day, we like were going down this hill, and I just jumped and flew like I was parasailing and just landed like fine, like it wasn't a big deal. I was at the bottom of the hill, and then I like had to go through all these shopping centers and hospitals, and then finally I got to the drawbridge, which is like halfway through town, and I had to keep crossing the drawbridge. And Kim from About to Get Real, Kim was there. It was
Oh
just
wow.
stuff, and it turned almost into like an Amazing Race thing. And I was running the whole time, just running and running and running, and I would never get anywhere.
Oh my
And
god.
yeah, so it was a crazy dream. Recurring dream abduction nightmares. No, my brother had alien abduction nightmares a lot. And oh, and he actually told my dad about him, because I think one time he had a dream or like memory of being like not maybe like surgically, I don't know, whatever, by aliens, and my dad's little MG down the road in our neighborhood, and he like remembers it so vividly, and my dad's like, no, that never happened. And that's when my dad had the theory that a lot of people who think they were abducted were actually just having those dreams where you can't move, but you're kind of awake, but you're not.
Dream paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
That's what he was like. Maybe a lot of them is that, and that's a good theory. And probably, I would say, probably half of them are that,
Yeah.
But my brother did have a lot of weird dreams like that. Also, like as a kid, one day he was sitting in his room watching TV, and the TV went to static, and this is how he remembers it. I mean, he was little. And, well, sleep paralysis is very vivid. But, yeah. I mean, you would know, I guess. I don't know. I've never had that. And, anyway, he was sitting in his room, and the TV went to static, and the window opened up, and he was just kind of, like, frozen. And my mom walks in and is like, "What are you doing?" And, so he's always remembered that. And my mom remembers, like, walking in and asking what he was doing. But that was, like, you know, all that came with that. But it is still weird.
Dang. Crystal Leandra, I think she's had dream paralysis a few times in her life. And it's got to be pretty scary for the stuff like, you know, things that love to just come in her house, follow her, and
Yeah.
visit, but it's still, you know, it can come back. You know, a lot of the times things try to come back.
Right. And it's true. That girl has a lot of stuff that happened when she was doing the like the indigenous thing on the makeup palette, you know, that had to rename everything because they chose crappy names for natives. And her viewers caught that like shadow figure in the background. That was crazy. And it was like multiple times they caught it, and it wasn't in every frame, so it was like obviously something was in her house.
Yeah. She always has tricky stuff like that happen, just different things. It may just be something subtle, but it's like,
Yeah.
something is one acknowledged, you know?
Yeah, like hey.
I think, Christy, do you remember what happened to me? That thing? Everyone told me that it was like sleep paralysis, but I swear to God it happened. And it was fucking terrifying.
That's how sleep paralysis is, but it could have happened. I don't know what you never told the story.
So what happened was I fell asleep out here in my living room in the chair, and next to me I had the window open, and I didn't close it. And my mom gets on me a lot about like leaving windows open because that can be dangerous or whatever.
Right.
And it's like 3:00 in the morning or something. I don't know. And I'm so tired, I just don't get up and shut the window. So I start to fall asleep with the thought in my head that, hey, I should probably close the window, like something bad could happen, whatever. I'm like startled awake, but I can't move. And I'm like literally fighting so that I can move. And I just keep fighting. And eventually I move enough that like my arms start to move because it was like something was like pushing you down. And I was like, it was fucking awful. I wasn't scared of it. It was like something was trying to get me to fight to wake up to like prevent something bad from happening. So I did wake up and I was like, I'm gonna close this damn window and then I'm gonna go back to bed. But I was so scared to like fall back asleep. I don't know. It was a scary situation.
It's probably just something was trying to get you up to close that window.
That might have been a perspective thing. Something looking over you. Or it could have been a hag trying to hold you down and stop you from opening the window or closing the window. Which
different things.
I don't know. But whatever it was, it taught me that I am in fact a fighter. Because like I didn't just like lay there and like didn't do anything. I was like, see, what I thought I was yelling, and I don't think I was, because I know I was trying to like yell and speak, and the animals weren't acting weird. Like my animals didn't do anything weird like at all.
right.
And I was just terrified, and I thought that I had eventually yelled because I was trying to speak and like move and stuff. But Andy never came downstairs or anything, so I didn't wake him up. So I think part of it was real, and then part of it was like, you know how we talk in our heads. I think I was yelling in my brain.
Well, I know I've woke up yelling, like, not yelling, but trying to say help me. And like when I'm sleeping, just like it comes out like help, like I can barely get it out or whatever. And it like woke me up out of my sleep talking, and I was what I was dreaming about.
Yeah. That was the scariest situation that I think I've ever had. And then I saw a demon dog when I was younger.
Well, most people when they have that happen to them, they do try to move because they just can't. And some people have it happen to them all the time that they've learned to like try to wiggle your toes, try to wiggle your fingers, like and it's a good thing. I mean, there's movies about it, shows about it. But yeah, you never know if it's like a paranormal thing or like just like a mental sleep paralysis type deal.
Yeah.
My ex would see and it was only in this one apartment he stayed in on like the the not so good side of town, and he would wake up at night and see this alien creature on the wall, and he couldn't move and he couldn't speak and he couldn't like do anything, and it would happen a lot, and it once he moved out of that apartment, it never happened to him again, which is just weird. Why would something haunt an apartment? Like, but I don't know.
Could be something traumatic happened there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just crazy. And then in Iowa, y'all have a lot of like cornfields and agricultural fields around here.
Yeah, there's always a cornfield not too far away from where I've lived. I mean, you can live in places and be like, I mean, even if you live like in Des Moines, it's really not that far to the next cornfield.
Right.
Or
And
beans.
it's creepy. It's like it makes me think of what was that alien movie by M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh,
It
you know how I was
reminds me of
talking
that.
about like,
And then like
you know how I was. Oh, wait, you finish. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. I forgot what I was saying. Go ahead.
I get so excited. I don't mean to.
No.
You know how I brought up like astral projection earlier? Like one of the stones like helps you with it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to have experiences like that when I was younger, when we lived over in my grandparents' old house, and we had like a little staircase, and it was very like a fairly short staircase. Like it was really only like 5 or 6 steps or something, but like to a kid it was like huge. And I would have dreams where I would get up out of bed and I would walk out, and then I would just like fly down the staircase and like out of the house. But I don't remember anything else besides that, and I know it happened more than once, but I don't know if it was just a dream. Like I have a very vivid imagination, so I could have just imagined that I'm flying like a bird or whatever. But
That's a lot like lucid dreaming, but if you're astral projecting, then you like lift up and you see your body still sitting there and you like go places. So it could have been either. I've tried to do astral projection my whole life, like I've done meditations and tried to figure it out, and I've never been able to do it.
I hear you just have to be careful when you do.
Yeah. Like my dad did it one time. He was reading a book by this really famous like shaman dude back in the day, and so he tried to do it, and he said he lifted up out his body, and he like saw himself laying there on the floor, and it freaked him out so bad that he just slammed back into his body, and he was like, "We're never doing this again."
I can imagine.
But like me, I would be like, "Oh my god, let's do it!" And there's things you can make. There's like flying lotions or oils that you can make, and it's supposed to help with astral protection. But it can really like do some crazy stuff. So I'm like too scared to try it. Ugh. I've done 2 surgeries, but like I didn't remember crap during the surgery. I remember waking up from the first surgery. That's about it. That was the worst pain I'd ever been in my life.
Yeah, Matt told me some of the stuff about when he was unconscious because they kept him in a coma. He had some crazy dreams. And he would dream that the nurses were cat women, and they would like touch him and stuff. And when he would see them in the dream, they were cat people. And
That's crazy.
he had a thing about Star Wars, so there's like some people from that in the dream also in the hospital. He knew like what number room he was in and everything because he saw it in the dream, and it's just one of those weird things.
Chris, that's a lot of operations. And Chris, isn't there a thing going around right now in our Woo crew about cat people? And there's something to do with cat people? I don't know. And then my grandmother was in a bad car accident, and I bet half of you won't believe me, but this is a true story. And they brought her to the morgue, okay? And so my grandpa decides he's going to take his own doctor with him to go and look at her in the morgue. And the doctor bends down with the stethoscope and he's like, this woman's still alive. And so they bring her into the hospital and they do surgery on her. And they're like, her face is going to be disfigured forever. She'll never look the same. Blah, blah, blah. She ended up having one little cut, like one little tiny scar under her eye. And her entire face was flapped over while she's in the morgue, okay? She told them what color the chairs were in the waiting room. She told them who was in the waiting room. She described everything while she was like out cold. And like, it's just crazy, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. And then she had lupus, so she ended up passing away at like 52 or 54, some ridiculously young age.
Yeah. I've known people that had lupus. That's something that messes with you.
But then my brother, he coded out in the middle of surgery. I mean, he's alive now, but he said when like he died, there was like nothing. And then they brought him back and they were like, how do you feel? And he was like I gotta poo. And they're like, okay, just do it. And he's like, no. Because when you die, you release all your bowels. So it's not surprising he woke up and was like, I've got to shit, you know?
Yeah. Yep. So people, crime scene cleanup and stuff, they had to deal with blood and everything.
Everything. But luckily, he was on like a surgical table, straight metal, so I guess it's easy to clean.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to. He was like, no. He wanted them to bring him like a bedpan. I don't want to shit myself.
No.
Like, see, I don't know if it's the drugs you're on when you're in surgery and you die on the table or what, but it's weird. Oh, spina bifida. Yes, I know what that is. I'm glad you're making it, Chris. That shit's rough. Hey, Cha-Cha. We're talking about obscure things. And my dog's crying because he wants Ida's package.
Oh. I called today to find out if I could make an appointment for my to see a surgeon at the tribal hospital, and they're not accepting anybody to make appointments, any operations, nothing, unless it's like a life or death thing.
Yeah, and they did my plastic surgery, so that's crazy. First scar, I didn't get anything like special done to me. It was to fix a really bad scar. But like, yeah, I don't understand why they let like plastic surgeons go and give boob implants, and then they don't let people go in for surgeries. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, my husband's cousin, he had to have his gallbladder removed November 30th. He actually, it was something that he was having pain, so it was a necessary surgery, so they went ahead and did it. But, like,
Yeah.
if it's just, like, my hernia is inhibiting different aspects of my life and causing me more problems for losing weight and everything else, and it's not life or death, so they're just like, I'll just put you off till the COVID's over. I'm like, oh, fine.
Yeah, like my brother has a double hernia, and that's what he was in surgery for when they, coded him out. And now they're like, oh, we can't do it. And so now his health insurance from his job is gone, so he has no insurance for his surgery. Like, it doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense to me.
Hey, Jonathan.
It should be like an all or nothing thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, good Jonathan. Okay, Bruno, I'm gonna come in a minute. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, barking all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, but you're a friend of mine. Hush, 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 hush. Oh, yes. Bruno is a cute name, but I don't recommend ever having a dog name with no at the end of it because it can be confusing for the dog. Yes, oh, Bruno. Oh, Bruno. Oh, you're a good boy.
Yeah, because Noah's like a bad thing, Noah's for when they do bad things, and if Noah's in their name, then.
Yeah. Ain't never caught a rabbit, ain't no friend of mine.
All right, boys and girls, I gotta get out of here.
All right, girl. Good luck with your sales tonight. I hope y'all make tons and tons of good sales and have lots of stuff that people like.
Well, I don't even know what I have yet, but I got clothes.
Still have an hour before it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's been a lot of people asking for more clothes, so.
Yeah.
That's why I have to go. I've got 30 minutes to put all these clothes away, and then I gotta get in the back of StreamYard with Hope to do like a sound check and make sure everything's all good and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tell her I said good luck with everything, and I hope she does well for her first sale.
Yep.
I will.
Okay.
And I emailed you your invoice, love.
Me?
I emailed you your invoice.
Family. I might have
What?
another one from you. I said I think I paid friends and family, but I might have another one from you. I'll check.
Nope, you're all good.
Emailed it? Okay.
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
you're all good, all caught up and stuff.
Love you
All
guys.
right, peace out, Girl Scouts. See you
Bye.
tonight.
All right.